What is up, YouTubians? Kuda below here, coming at you with another exciting review. Okay, so I was looking for a water filter, trying to find something that was modern, up to date, you know, something that filtered like the nastiest stuff out of the water, backpacking, camping, you know, backcountry type stuff where you're trying to filter out your water. Anyways, I ended up buying a few of these. They come as a kit, like what you see here. You can buy each individual piece, but really VersaFlow goes best. This is the filter, by the way. Goes best with these Cnoc, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Anyways, you get the idea. They go best with these bags. The reason why is because when you look on this, by the way, this is double threaded. So you get the spigot, valve, whatever you want to call this thing, on both ends. So dirty water comes in this way. Let's do it like this. So dirty water comes in this way. You can see the arrow. The arrow is telling you the water flow. And then your clean water, the blue, goes this way. So fresh, clean water. But the reason why VersaFlow is recommending using these Cnoc or Cnoc bags is because there is no seal in there. There's no gasket. There's no O-ring. This material from the bag, from the Cnoc bag, basically is designed to give you that seal. So if you open this up, this end is more of like the threading size, the exact threading size and the spacing between the threads right there that line up with this thing perfectly. One little hack that I'm going to tell you guys, I don't think I've ever seen this in another video, is Teflon tape. Plumber's Teflon tape. When you're using the Cnoc bag in conjunction with the VersaFlow, it's not to say you don't need the Teflon tape, but it's just insurance, right? Where you really might want to consider using Teflon tape is with a regular old water bottle. These threads on the water, this is from Kirkland, by the way, but these threads on the water, because who wants to buy is it Life Source, Smart Water, whatever it is? Those things are expensive. You know, I mean, if you want to go that route, you can. I've heard those pair up very well with the VersaFlow's threading. But if you just want to get regular old water bottles, Arrowhead, you know, Dasani, whatever it is, Dasani's kind of expensive too. What is it? Avion, spelled backwards, is naive. And that's exactly what some people are doing. They're just buying more expensive water. Anyways, cheapest water bottle you can find. Put about 2 or 3 wraps of Teflon tape around it. You know, Teflon tape. I'll put a link to this in the description below, by the way. Teflon tape around here. Connect your VersaFlow. Boom, you're in. Right, blue is fresh. Water flow goes this way. It's cool that they give you a little window right here to the window, right? So the window, the window basically lets you see what's going on in there. So it'll let you know how dirty, you know, your water is. The kit that I bought, and there's a whole bunch of different options. I'll put some links down in the description below. By the way, down below, there's a subscribe button. There's a like button. There's also, in the description, there's a link to my new Facebook page. Check that out. Go ahead and subscribe there as well if you like what you're seeing. But the way it works is you would have a Cnoc bag. I left this one in the packaging just so you can see what it looks like. But the dirty water would go in there. Great song, by the way. Love That Dirty Water by the Standells. Boston, You're My Home. You know, they play it every time the Red Sox win a World Series or a game or whatever. Anyways, dirty water goes through the filter, goes into the clean bag, or you could do bottle to bottle. So let's say you left this out of the equation and you just bought the VersaFlow filter. You could do, you know, collect your water out of a stream. That goes into there. Remember, 2 or 3 wraps of the Teflon tape. Then you go this side, get another bottle with the clean water on this side, right? 2 wraps of Teflon tape, water goes through. So you go from dirty water to clean water, and now you've got fresh drinking water. Let's go over some specs real quick. This filter from tip to tip is about 5.5 inches, I'd say. Somewhere around 5.5 inches from one tip to the other tip. In terms of girth, right, because it's all about the thickness, 1.5, I'd say like 1.5 inches or so is the girth, right? You know, your diameter length. And then it is capable of filtering, what is this, 0.1 microns, which is like super fine filtering. They're saying it's 5.7 inches long by 1.5 inches thick. It weighs 2 ounces. You can see all that ABS plastic, yada yada. There's a 10-year shelf life. That's awesome. And it'll go through 100,000 gallons of water before you need to replace it. One quick tip on that is after you've filtered your water, right? Gray is dirty, blue is fresh. After you filtered your water, go ahead and just, squeeze the bag or squeeze the bottle and just push some fresh water through the filter this way to flush out the dirty stuff. And then what I do is I leave the caps off. By the way, the caps come already on here, which is kind of nice. But what I would do is leave the caps off, shake it a little bit, get it to dry out a little, and then go ahead and put your caps on so it doesn't leak inside your bag. Okay, and then this sucker, the Cnoc bag, whatever you want to call it. This thing, let's see what they say it measures. What they, right, they say this is a 3-liter bag, 96 fluid ounces. It weighs 2.9 ounces, 28 millimeter neck, patent pending, yada, yada, yada. This is basically telling you how the thing works, instructions and all that. But this measures, I would say from the tip of the spigot all the way down to the end is maybe 16 and a half, almost 17 inches, give or take. And then the width of this is like 6 and 3/4, almost 7 inches. Then I would imagine, just based on being a 3-liter bag, when you fill it up, the thickness, so the thickness of the bag this way is probably going to be somewhere around 3 inches, give or take, if you want to know what the specs were. And obviously as you fill it up, this is going to shrink in and this is going to pull in as well. But this is how you would open it. There's basically a clip here. You slide the clip off, open up the bag, get your water in, etc., etc. All right, so there you go, guys. So remember, down below there's a subscribe button, there's a like button. In the description, I will put a link to the Cnoc bags. I'll put a link to the VersaFlow water filter. I'll put a link to the Teflon tape, so you can at least get that going. Any hardware store has this stuff, by the way. At least the Teflon tape. But if you have to buy it online, Amazon, you're in the, you're in a part of the country where there's not a hardware store near you. You can buy everything online. Boom, there you go. All right, guys. So Cooter Malloy here. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, please like, and I will catch you guys on the next one.